Guys, today I'm gonna find out exactly what personality type I am. Now, I've done tests online to find out what personality type I am before this video, but I think the last time I did it was such a long time ago to the point where I've probably changed quite a bit since then. So today, guys, what I think we should do together as a team is go through this personality quiz, which I have right on my screen and will be linked in the description, together to see what type of personality we are and to find out what our weaknesses and strengths are as well. So guys, let's jump into a personality quiz that is well known for giving honest answers and see what we are. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Focus the Future. I hope you are having an amazing day. If you're new here, welcome aboard. Welcome to Focus the Future. On this channel, I provide mental health advice, informational videos, and videos just like this one. So if you like what you're seeing or you like the name of this video or anything like that, please don't be scared to hit that subscribe button to join the community, and obviously hit that like button down below. This video is obviously me taking a personality quiz and you guys joining in with me. So if you're not interested in any of that, please use the card above that will lead you to a video to learn a bit more about me. Right guys, so on your screen right now is a website called 16 Personality Types. And obviously it is linked in the description, so if you guys want to follow along, you can do. Basically what this site does is let you take quite a long quiz actually, and then it gives you a personality type. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to split this video into two. So we're going to do the actual part of me taking the personality quiz today, and then we're going to review my results next week. So we'll see how that is. I think that's how I'm going to do it. If this video gets too long, if I can fit both into one video, I will do, but we'll have to see when we finish this. Anyway, let's jump into this personality quiz and see what happens. So, the first question is right here. So, basically, do you enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people? It depends who I'm with. If I'm with a group of people who I'm comfortable with, then yes, I do. I'm gonna go, sort of agree. No, go there actually. I'm not a massive fan of them. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Yep, love doing that. Love trying to find out things that are new that people don't know about. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas and then a detailed plan, basically. No. If I'm going somewhere, I like to know exactly where I'm going, what I'm doing, and how I'm gonna get there, basically. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. Nope, I'm pretty confident in what I say to people. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not try and solve their problem. It depends on what it is. Because I've kind of worked in a place that is literally primarily safeguarding. When you do safeguarding, your top priority is to make sure they're safe and provide support in terms of solving their problems. So that is kind of my mindset. But if it's just a general friend, yeah, I will support them emotionally. But I am a bit bad for trying to solve problems when I don't need to. Actually, that means I don't know what the heck to put here. I'm gonna sort of agree with this one. I don't really know. People can rarely upset you. Disagree, people can upset me quite easy. Although I'm gonna go there because I've definitely improved over the last couple of months. You often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, yeah I do. Apart from if it's a professional conversation, in which case I will take charge. But if it's a conversation in general, yeah, normally I just rely on other people to do it for me. just because socialising is effort. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is your top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. Yes, because I'm a work enthusiast, so if my plans are off track, that probably means that I'm off track. I am working on that though. You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. Now, this is different for two types of situations. If I'm meeting someone who's a girl and I like them or think they're attractive, then yes, I worry about what my first impression was with them. However, if it's just a casual, normal person and I don't have any attraction to them, I couldn't really care less. So I'm going to go that this is just a normal person. So I'm going to go here, disagree. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. Yeah, recently, I'd say I'm going to go there. It's definitely not fully true because I can work on my own. But more recently, yeah, I do miss socialising quite a bit. You are more of a detail-orientated than a big-picture person. Oh, my friends are going to be hammering me on this one. Now, I've always said that I like to plan things, and that would lead you to believe that I am detail-orientated, that I like to look into things very deeply. But if it's an instinct and I have to react to something very quickly, I'm probably just going to look at the big picture and not actually look at the detail side of things. I'm going to have to be honest and say I disagree. Yeah, over the last recent months, I'd say I disagree with that. Friends, let me know in the comments what you think of that one. You are very affectionate with people you care about. Agree. Next, finally, we're on the second page. Right. You have a careful and a methodical approach to life. Yes. Yes. Very much so. You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. No. I wouldn't say I am. We'll go there, though, because I have done that before, but, I don't actually know. I don't think I do. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found further away from the action. Yes, I am one of these people who hangs around with a small group of friends and doesn't get in the big stuff. Although, if I'm very hyper, had way too much coke or way too much alcohol or, I don't know, have just had something that's really got my energy levels up, then maybe I'll make myself the centre of attention. But in most cases, I am the one who sits on the side and doesn't really say much. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. Disagree, I can relate to people very well. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalogue. Now, this is something that a few people hate about me. I'm not a very movie type person. I think I will be when I get a girlfriend. But at the moment, I'm not a very movie type person. So I can't really give you an answer for this. But I don't think I would spend hours searching for one. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. Yep, we'll go there. I do panic a bit, but not much. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no... Wait, what? When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into their conversation. Oh, right. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping right into conversation. Sort of agree, not really. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. I mean, they are very visual, but I wouldn't say they're fantastical. I'd say they're more bizarre. We'll go there. In your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. Oh my god, that is an interesting question. That is like an entire video in itself. Right, okay, I think this deserves a bit of a discussion. Right, okay, so there's stepping on someone to get ahead in someone's life, and then there's completely crippling someone. It depends how far you're going into it. Like, I definitely have like, my main group of friends, this is me being ultra honest with you guys, my friends probably don't even know this themselves, um, each of my friends have some form of purpose in my life. You know, yeah, I connect with them on a general level, otherwise I wouldn't be friends with them, but each friend has a part of their personality or something about them that I like and helps me get through. And sometimes I have friends who I might not treat exactly not correctly, but I might not treat to ultra good levels. Like, I might not give them all the affection they might need, but I just use them to get that bit of personality out of them that they have. It makes me sound like the most horrific person on this earth, but I think we all do it to some extent. That's the only time I ever step on someone to get ahead in life. Obviously, professionally, you do it all the time, like, literally every time you get employed, they're pretty much stepping on your life to get ahead. But personally, I only do it if it's necessary. Or there's something about you that I really like, but I generally don't like you as a person. I'm gonna go here. My instincts are telling me here. That is me being way too honest with you guys. I should have not have said that. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. I mean, I do get sidetracked, but yes, I am focused on my goals. Only rarely getting sidetracked. I'm gonna just agree with that one. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. Yeah, I do. It depends how much you've hit me in the face about my mistakes, but yeah, I do. When at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Again, it says social, so I'm assuming this is not a professional event. If it's a professional event, then no, I jump right into it. But because it's social, yeah, I'm probably just gonna keep to me, myself, and I. Well, okay, we're 40% through, and we are already 11 minutes into this video. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. No, I love conversations like that. I love conversations like that. Like, be as unrealistic as you want. We can discuss that for days. You would never let yourself cry in front of others. Nope, I cry in front of others all the bloody time. I think it's healthy. You feel more drawn to places with a bustling and busy atmosphere than you do more quiet and intimate ones. No, I don't think so. Again, if it's professional, then yes. If it's not professional, then no. This is very difficult to answer. Right, you like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. Yeah, I love doing that. That's probably one of my biggest things I go into conversation about. I love theories. I love discussing what the world's going to look like or what the world is. Politics is a piece of crap, but also very interesting to discuss if you really get into it. So I'd say agree. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. I don't listen to any of them. I logically think about it and talk to people about it, and whatever the best decision is, I take. But just for this question, I'm going to have to adapt that answer. You listen mostly to your heart rather than your head. Disagree because, no, but my emotions do get involved with things. I'll say slightly, yeah, mostly agree. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. I used to, but I don't say I'm like that anymore. No, I don't like getting revenge. You often make decisions on a whim. No, I wouldn't say so. I'll go there though, because I do sometimes. Actually, no, let's be a bit more direct. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than the time you spend with other people. No, that's not me anymore. It definitely used to be, but nah, not anymore, lads. No, but I like socialising a bit more now, though. We'll go there, okay? We'll go there. But I still think I'm very reserved, and I do like being by myself. You often put special effort into interpreting the real meaning or the message of a song or movie. Yep, I do that all the bloody time. My friends hate it. You always know exactly what you want. I think so, most of the time. I mean, that makes me sound like a right douchebag, but just because I know exactly what I want doesn't mean I go around like, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. My friends are going to be like, you wanker. Right. You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. Yes, I guess. I do reflect, so I have to do that. If I reflect, I have to think about them things. Right, 60% of the way through. When in a public place, you usually stick up to quieter and less crowded areas. These things are like, that's really hard to answer. I don't know. No, not really. I don't know. I don't actually know how to answer this. I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't know. I disagree. Sort of disagree. I'm being very indirect with this. You tend to focus on the present realities rather than the future possibilities. A bit more now, yes, but I never used to be. I used to think way more about future possibilities than reality, but I'm definitely getting better at this, because this is how you should think. But future possibilities should be just a dream rather than what the life is actually like now. I'm going to go agree. I'm going to big myself up a bit. I'm going to go there. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Nope. When starting to work on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions up front as possible. Sorry, for some reason my brain had a brain fart halfway through that. Yes, because that's planning, basically. That's what that means. Do you like planning? When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed in you. No. If they think highly of me, I'm like, hell yeah, you rock my world, please stay with me. Disagree. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Again, if it's professionally, yes, I will. If it's socially, probably not. So I'm gonna don't disagree, because it's only if it's professionally. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas or scenarios. Yes, I do that all the time. You look after yourself first and others come in seconds. Oh, boys. Again, I've changed. I used to be this, but... No. I used to be the opposite of this, but now I'd say I'm coming a bit more into this. I'm gonna go... there. Right, okay. Even when you have planned a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel like and at any given moment. No. See, what I do in these situations, I don't go completely off my daily routine. I adapt my daily routine to how I'm feeling or doing at that present moment. There's a difference. Doing what the heck you want means you're not being productive. That is not me. I'm productive, but I just adapt the times I do things, or unless it's like flat out I have to be there, to make sure it fits my mood. There's a difference. So I'm going to say disagree. Your mood can change very quickly. Agreed. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. Yeah, I'd say I do that quite regularly. You often talk about your own feelings and emotions. Yes, all the bloody time. It pisses people off. You have got detailed You have got a detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into the future. Agreed. You rarely dwell on your regrets. I'd say I don't. My friends might disagree, but in my own head, I don't think I do. Spending time in a dramatic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and in need to get away. Agreed. You see yourself as more of a realistic than a visionary. No, but I'm definitely becoming more a realist. No, I'd say I'm not low. I don't know. I'm becoming a bit more realistic recently, and there's actually a video coming out about that sooner or later. I know it's within the next 2 weeks, but at the same time, I still use my visionary traits to look at the future. I don't know. It's really hard, that question. You find it easy to empathise with a person who has gone through something you never have. I can relate how they feel, but I can't relate to what they're actually going through. There's a difference, okay? There's a difference. Because I might be able to relate to how they feel, but then again, I've never been through it, so I can't relate to the situation they're in. I can sort of relate. I sort of agree. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than to organising consistent efforts. Disagree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. No? I mean, I definitely do have an extent of me that's controlled by emotions, but I'd say I control my emotions a bit more now. After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. No, it's really not. You'll frequently find yourself wondering how technological advancement could change everyday life. No, I don't really think about that. Couldn't really give this craps, to be honest. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to go there because people always tell me that sometimes I do things on a quick and don't consider other people. But then other people also tell me that I think way too much about what other people think. So I don't really know the answer to this question, which is kind of bad because I should know. Again, I'm just going there. People may disagree. You still honour the commitments you have made even if you have a change of heart. Yep. You rarely feel insecure. Yeah, agree. Right, okay, we're getting results. Here we go. We're only 21 minutes into this. We've got half an hour anyway. Right, okay, so these are my results. So, I'm an Advodicat, basically. Or an INFJA. Now, this you can actually search up into Google and get an individual result. I know that. This doesn't really mean anything to me. If people ask what I am, you could say that, but that's really the main thing here. Anyway, let's go through these stats over here. So, mind. This trait determines how we interact with our environment. So, apparently, I am 71% more introverted and 29% extroverted. Basically meaning I like sitting in a room being by myself rather than I do being out in the wild. I mostly agree with that. I'd say I'm more in the 30s, 35%, but you know, whatever. This trait shows where we direct our mental energy, intuitive or observant. Okay, apparently I'm intuitive. Didn't know that. Nature. Actually, no, I agree with that now. Now I think about it a bit more. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. So, 76% is feeling and 24% is thinking. Well, that's great. Yep, that's absolutely amazing. Thanks, guys. That basically means I rely on my emotions a bit more than I do my actual logical brain. Thanks. Right, tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work, planning and decision making. Judging or prospecting. Wow, it thinks I'm 100% judging. I just judge people all the time, apparently. Okay, that's a bit weird. That is a real blow to the face. Bloody hell. Identity. This trait underpins all others. showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. Assertive. Yes, I'd say I'm very assertive. Right, okay, so let's go through how I feel about this. Now, I'm actually quite shocked by them results, and even while doing the test, I was kind of like, I'm definitely answering a lot differently to what I normally do. But yeah, these have kind of shocked me. Like, me being completely judgmental is completely blown me away. Because you really should be more this, but I'm 0% this according to this website. I don't respect. Wow, maybe I need to, like, think about other people's situations a bit more. I don't know. Maybe I just judge people way too much. That's a real blow to the face. That's the hardest one to take in. Being assertive, I'm kind of happy with. This, I'm not really that happy with. I'd rather be more of a thinking person. But I'd say I'm glad that my feelings are up, because that means I'm looking after me a bit more. But it also means I can make some inaccurate decisions because I let emotions get involved way too much. Intuitive, yeah, I guess that's fine. In a professional point of view, that's fine. And introverted, yeah, because that means thingy. But it's very unusual for an introverted person to be non-observant and intuitive. It's also very unusual for an introverted person to be judgmental, because most introverted people don't judge. They are more prospective because they have sympathy for people. So I don't know what the heck that has come from. And most introverted people are also very turbulent. So I don't know what's happened with this, but apparently nothing matches up. So I'm a very rocky person according to this. Right, start reading. Sure. Right, send my results. Oh, they've got to send it to my email. Right, we'll cut this. Right, this is a very detailed description of me. So I'm not going to show you all of this because there could be stuff in here that I don't want you to see. But yeah, we'll think it. I'm also going to tweet this out, so you'll get to see this on Twitter if you follow me. Link in the description. Alright, so treat people as if they were what they ought to be, and you help them to become what they are compatible of being. Right, so this is basically what they think I am. What I want to go into is my strengths and weaknesses, because this is where I want to thingy. So, I think this is my strengths. Alright, these are my strengths. So, according to this, I'm creative. I'm insightful. I'm inspiring and convincing, apparently. I'm decisive, okay? Determined and passionate and altruistic. These strengths are maybe good for engaging, probably, yeah. Right, so basically, I'm a very motivational person. That's what this sums up. My weaknesses. I'm very sensitive. Yeah, I know that. Extremely private. I would not say I'm extremely private, but okay. Perfectionist. Yeah, that is a very big issue. Always need to have a cause. Yes, I definitely do. Can burn out easily. Okay, I didn't think that was a weakness, but yeah, sure. Right, so they're my weaknesses and strengths. That's the main thing I wanted to show you. So, basically, this just sums up what I want to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to go through this and pick it apart. And then I'm going to come back to you guys with a video explaining what I learned about this, from this, and what I plan to change in my daily life because of this. Right, okay. We'll do that video at some point this week. I'll plan it in right now. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've also been doing it with me. A link in the description. Sorry I haven't gone into detail with every single question. That wasn't the idea of this. It was basically to get the quiz done so I could basically see what I was like. The main thing I wanted to go over with you is these statistics. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, smash that like button down below. If you've liked what you've seen today, if you like how this video looks, then make sure you're hitting that subscribe button to join our community for regular mental health advice. And I will catch all you dudes next time.